What's up guys, Ace Overlord here, back again with some more TF2 gameplay commentary. And tonight I'm playing as the engineer on the defending side for Payload Badwater. Right now I'm using the Frontier Justice, the default pistol, and the Jag. So in this video, I wanted to give you guys a few tips that I like to use when I'm playing Engineer. It's helped out my game a bunch since I've started using them, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it too. So the first tip is going to be, if you're near a max ammo box, you know, the giant brown box that gives you max metal and ammo, and you build your nest next to that, use that metal before you pick it up. Because generally what I see most of the time, people will have like 100 metal or 50 metal, and they'll just go pick up the box and refill it back to 200. That box only puts you back at 200 no matter where you are. You could be at like 199 metal, and picking up that box will only give you 1. So instead of wasting all that metal, because generally after you pick that up, that metal is all gone. Instead of wasting it, use it on a building. No, even if it's only like 25 metal. Hit one of your buildings once, hit that sentry one time, give it the 25 metal, and then pick up the box. It's not really going to hurt you by doing this, it's just going to only take up like an extra second of your time. And since using this, I have helped myself out a lot. I'll see that I don't have to spend as much time building up my sentry. Instead, I'll notice, oh, it only needs 2 more hits, and then I got level 3 just by doing this tip. So the next tip is going to be being a little more proactive as an engineer. And by this I mean, instead of just sticking near your nest at all times and making sure everything is in pristine condition, get out there a little more. Start popping a few shots with your shotgun. You know, I understand that sometimes you're in a situation where you do have to be near your nest all the time because it's taking heavy damage and it's in a major location or else your team is going to lose or something like that. But if you're not, if you got like adequate teammates defending or staying at your nest, get out there a little more. Pop a few shots at a heavy even. You'll see me do this right here. Instead of just running away from this heavy, I pop a few shots with my Frontier Justice. I do a good maybe 100 damage to him, and then this soldier is able to take this heavy out, and he probably would have died if I didn't do that. Not to like pat myself on the back too much or anything, but after seeing his health in the end, a few more seconds in front of that heavy would have definitely killed him. Now here's a tip that sort of counters that one, so you gotta make sure you use it in moderation almost. It's don't stray too far away from your nest, because I'll see sometimes engineers, they'll have like 20 crits with their Frontier Justice, and then they'll just forget about everything else. They will just leave their nest completely, and then sooner or later a spy is going to come up, sap everything, and then a demo is going to sticky everything, and everything's just gone. And then that vital sentry nest to your team's defenses has now just gotten screwed over because you were too busy popping some crits at a heavy who's probably being overhealed. So make sure you do pay attention to your buildings. You know, that's what that bar in the upper left, those bars in the upper left, that's what they're for. When you see everything's working fine, sure, get out there a little more. But as soon as you see them starting to take some hefty damage, don't forget about them completely. Now another tip is going to be a little bit of situational awareness here. And it involves moving your buildings according to the enemies. And you'll see right there, that demo man, he could barely see my buildings, but he knew the general location of them. So by doing that, he's just able to pop some pipes over, and if he stayed alive, probably a few stickies, and he would have been in the general area of my buildings and just been able to destroy them. So when you see this happening, move your buildings around a little bit, get a little freaky with it, you know, put it behind a new rock or up against a different wall, because sooner or later the enemy will realize, hey, he's not moving them, it will always be there, and a demo man will get lucky and start shooting some shots right where he needs to because he's seen it there 100 times, and then just destroys your sentry. And what are you going to do then? You're going to get owned by the rest of the team. So I hope you all enjoyed these tips. If you did, please leave a like and comment, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Give me some tips that you guys like to use as an engineer. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So until next time guys, I'm Ace Overlord. See ya.